Hey guys, today we are going to learn about car radiator system. Okay, first, what is the car radiator system do? When the petrol is added inside the car, it will come inside engine block here. And then the engine blocks will start burning it. At this time, it will produce a very large amount of heat. But there is only 30% of heat will transfer to kinetic energy. Where is the leftover 70% heat go? It must be released. That is why we need the car radiator system to help us release the heat. Okay, if the 70% heat does not release, what happens to our car? Our car will become very hot. When it becomes very hot, end of the day, our car will be burned. So that is the reason why we need car radiator system. Okay, now let's see how does it work. Okay, first, there is a water inside the car radiator system. And here, got a pump. And inside the pump, we got cold water. And the pump will pump this cold water inside the engine block. When the cold water inside the engine blocks here, it will pass through the engine blocks. And at the same time, it will absorb the heat from engine blocks. When the cold water absorbs the heat, absorb, end of the day, it will become a very hot water. And this hot water will go until this pump, and then it will be pumped inside this radiator. Okay, and here got one thing called cooling fins. It's used to cool the water. And here we can see got a bigger fan, and also it's used to cool the water. After some time, the water will change to cold water because there is a cooling fin and bigger fan to cool heat. When it turns to cold water, it will repeat again the things that it do just now. Go here, absorb heat, go there, release heat, and repeat. This is how the car radiator system release the heat. Okay, right now, the things that I explained just now, you don't need to memorize. You just only need to know what happened to do for the car radiator system for you understand only. But the next one, things you must memorize because the exam will ask about this type of question. To make it work faster, got a few things that must be inside the system. Okay. The first thing is use a bigger fan so that more air can be sucked in, thus heat from hot water can be released faster to the surrounding. This sentence means that many wind will pass through this water, and at the same time, the water will release the heat to the surrounding so that it can become cold faster. The next thing is use more cooling fins so that it can be lost easily. The next thing is the cooling fins are made of good conductor of heat. The reason is so that heat can be transferred to the air quickly. Okay, all of these three things, the main purpose of them is cool water. So you will see the reason of them is similar. But the next two things got something different. Let's see. Use cooling liquid with high specific heat capacity. The reason is so that it can absorb a lot of heat with a little change in temperature. Okay, it means the water inside the car radiator system must be high specific heat capacity. High specific heat capacity means that it can absorb a lot of heat but in a little change in temperature only. Okay, the last one is use cooling agent with high boiling point. Actually, cooling agent is same thing with the cooling liquid and then with high boiling point. Why must high boiling point? Because it does not boil easily. That's all for car radiator system. Okay, first we must know the specific heat capacity of land is lower than sea. So it means that the temperature of land will be increased faster. So it will become hot faster because lower specific heat capacity means that you just only need a little heat only and then the temperature will increase. So during daytime, temperature on land will rise more quickly than temperature in sea. That means the temperature of the land will be increased faster, becomes hot faster. When the land becomes hot faster, the air above the land will also become hot, and then the hot air will going up. This is because the density of hot air is lesser than cold air. When the hot air going up, here got a vacancy, and the cold air above the sea will go and fill up this vacancy. When it go there, it will form a wing, and the wing named sea breeze. This is how sea breeze happen. And the next one, land breeze. The specific capacity of sea is more than land. So that means the land will become cold faster. When it cold faster, so the temperature of sea will be hot than land. So during daylight, the temperature in sea drop more slowly than temperature on land. So that means the temperature of the sea will higher than land. When the temperature is higher than land, the air above the sea will become hot air and going up. When it going up, it will form a vacancy, and the cold air above the land will go and fill up this vacancy. And at the same time, the land breeze is formed. So this is how the land breeze formed. That's all for today, class. Thank you for watching.